Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, today we will discuss the chapter 4 of English Reader, that is Florence Nightingale. Okay students, she was very great personality in the field of nursing. And today we will discuss about her life and how she lead her life. Okay students, so just open the page number 31 of your book, Open Sky, and just see page number 31 and warm yourself up. First of all, we will read the warm yourself up. No one can think of a hospital without nurses. We all know that there is no hospital without nurses. Okay, but in 1850, in England and many other countries, there were very few trained nurses. But in 1850, there were very few nurses, very few trained nurses. Training. Those who have got training are known as trained. Okay, trained means a skillful person. Okay, so here just written. But in 1850, in England and many other countries, there were very few trained nurses. At that time, in 1850, there were very few nurses. Very few trained nurses. Do you know the name that brought respect to the nursing as a profession? It was Florence Nightingale. It was Florence Nightingale who brought the nursing as a good profession. Who brought nursing as a good profession. Okay, यानी कि इन्होंने ही क्या किया कि नर्सिंग को एक अच्छा प्रोफेशन बनाया. Next paragraph. During the Crimean War, Florence with team of nurses improved the unhealthy condition of British base hospital. Just here, during the Crimean War, it was a kind of war that was held between the Russia and England. During the Crimean War, Florence with a team of nurses, and at that time during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale with some nurses, she went there in England, in London, to improve the unhealthy condition of the British base hospital, because at that time there were very bad condition of the hospitals in those days. Her writing sparked worldwide healthcare reform. Her writing reform, sparked means started. Here sparked, the meaning of sparked is started. Her writing sparked worldwide healthcare reform. In 1860, she established St. Thomas Hospital. In 1860, she established what? St. Thomas Hospital and the Nightingale Training School for Nurses, and she also established Nightingale Training School for Nurses. She died on 13 August 1910 in London, and she also died on 13th August 1910 in London. Okay students, so this is all about this is the very brief introduction of Nightingale. Now we will read it in detail. Just here, first paragraph. Read the story below. There is a story. We will read. Florence Nightingale was born in Florence, and she was born in Florence. Florence, that is in Italy. Florence is the name of a place in Italy. And when she took birth? On 12 May 1820. Just here, Florence Nightingale was born in Florence, Italy on 12 May 1820. Even as a child, she played nursing games with her dolls. And when she was a child, in her childhood, she used to play the nursing games. As we also used to play so many games in our childhood, such as doctor's game, shopkeeper's game. There are so many, and girls usually used to play the kitchen games. Okay, in the same way, Florence also used to play what kind of game? Nursing games. Okay, just see here. She played nursing games with her dolls, and she used to play the nursing games with her dolls. By and by, she took an interest in sick animals, and by she took interest in the sick animals. धीरे धीरे वो क्या की? Sick animals में interest लेने लगी. Now just see the next paragraph. In those days, girls from rich family did not go out to work. At that time, the girls from the rich family, from the aristocratic family means rich family. In those days, girls from rich family did not go out to work. At that time, the girls from rich family did not go out for work. When Florence told her parents that she wanted to work as a nurse, they were shocked. And when Florence Nightingale also belongs to very rich family, but she wanted to work as a nurse, and when she told her parents, they were shocked. They were shocked. Being a strong-willed lady, but she was a strong-willed lady. She was a courageous lady. Okay? She persuaded them to let her go to Germany to train as a nurse. Persuaded means to make them agree. यानी कि उनको राजी कर लिया, मना लिया. She persuaded them to let her go to Germany to train as a nurse. And she made agree to her parents to let her go in Germany to train as a nurse. Okay, students, come to the next third paragraph. Just see. Later, when she was superintendent of the hospital in London, and later she became the superintendent of the hospital in London, she was invited to work as a nurse in Scutari. And once she also invited to work as a nurse in Scutari. Scutari is the name of a place. Okay? Come to the next paragraph. The Crimean War was then on between England and Russia. At that time, there were Crimean War. Between whom? Between England and Russia. At that time. But she was not afraid to go. There. Along with few other young women and along with the few other young nurses or young women, she went to Scutari to nurse the wounded and sick soldiers. And she went to the Scutari to nurse, to treat the patient, to treat the injured soldiers or wounded soldiers. Okay? Come to the next paragraph, students. The hospital in Scutari was in very bad state. The hospital in Scutari was in very bad state. There were no good facilities. The condition of that hospital was very, very poor. Soldiers were lying outside on the snow-covered ground. And the soldiers were lying outside on the snow-covered ground. They had neither seat nor blanket. They had neither seats. Seats means bed seats. They had neither seats nor blanket. न तो उनके पास कुछ बिछाने के लिए था और न ही कुछ ओढ़ने के लिए ब्लैंकेट था. There were no towels and there were no towels. Spoons, plates, bandages, medicines. Okay, there were no good facility. There were no beds. There were no seats. There were no blankets. There were no proper medicines. Many soldiers went without food, and there were no good food. Okay, because the food supplied was too bad, because the food supplied in the hospital was too bad. There were very poor condition, there were very bad condition of that hostel, of that hospitals. Okay, come to the next paragraph. The hospital in Scutari was in very bad state. The hospital in Scutari was in a very bad state. Soldiers were laying outside on the snow-covered ground. And the soldiers were laying outside on the snow-covered ground. They had neither seats nor blanket. They had neither seat. Sorry, I again repeated that lines. Okay, just see the next paragraph. Okay, I'm just revising this. See, they had neither seat nor blanket. There were no towels, spoons, plate, bandage, and medicines. Many soldiers went without food because the food supplied was too bad there. Okay, Florence made up her mind to set up things right in Scutari. And she made up her mind. Made up her mind means she determined herself. For what? She determined to make everything right in Scutari. Okay, Florence made up her mind to set up things right in Scutari. She made up her mind to set up things right in Scutari. She came to know that everything she needed was there. And she came to know that everything she needed was there. And she knew that whatever the patient needs, everything was there. But it was locked in the shed. It was locked in the store. She came to know that everything she needed was there, but was locked in a big shed. But everything, all the materials, beds, sheets, blanket, medicines, everything was locked in the big shed. She spoke to the chief officer, and she also spoke to the chief officer and got all the things out. She gave the soldiers new coats, and she provided the soldiers new coats with clean sheets. She gave them soap and towels. She also provided them soap and towels. And plates and spoons. She also provided them plates and spoons. The medicine reached the patient at the right time. Now, the medicine is also reaching at right time. Because Florence Nightingale, due to the effort of Florence Nightingale, everything was good there now. Okay, now come to the next paragraph. Florence was extraordinary kind to the sick. And she was very extraordinary. She was extraordinary kind to the sick. She was by their side all the times, and she always took the favors. She always took the favors of the soldiers, of the patients. Come to the next paragraph. Student, turn the page. Come to the page number 32. She went around the ward at night with the lamp in her hand. And she also went around the wards at night with a lamp in her hand. She also went around the ward in the night with a lamp. No wonder the soldiers liked her. And the soldiers liked her. The soldiers liked her kind nature and gratitude, and called her lady with the lamp. And they also used to call, the soldiers also used to call her the lady with the lamp. Okay, this was the title of the Florence Nightingale that is given by the soldiers The soldiers liked her and called her the lady with the lamp. And they also used to call her the lady with the lamp. Okay? Come to the next paragraph. To honor such lady, the people started Florence Nightingale Hospital Funds. And in the honor of that lady, in the honor of Florence Nightingale, people started Florence Nightingale Hospital Funds. And the people started Florence Nightingale Hospital Funds. And with that money, they built a hospital in London to train the nurses. And with that money, with that funds, they built a hospital in London for nurses, to train nurses. Okay, students? So now come to the last paragraph. Now you will remember Florence Nightingale the next time when you meet a kind and helpful nurse. And here in the last of the story, it is written that you will remember the Florence Nightingale, the kind nature of Florence Nightingale, when you will meet a kind and helpful nurse in your life. Whenever you will meet a kind and good nurse, you will remember the Florence Nightingale, because she was so kind, so humble, that she provided all the things which is needed for the soldiers, for the patients. Okay, students, so this is all about the story which is given in the chapter number 4. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood the things which is given in this chapter. This is very small chapter. Okay, dear students, you will revise all the things, you will read this chapter, and if you find any difficult word, you can ask. Dear students, so many difficult words are given in the word meaning, enrich your vocab. Okay, just here, trend, the meaning of the trend is given, taught with a skill or behavior, that I have told you already. Trend means, you can also see in your book, just learn it. Trend means taught with a skill or behavior. Next, professions means an occupations for which money is paid. It is a kind of occupations. Okay, profession means occupation by which money is, for which money is paid. Strong-willed, having great determination. Strong-willed means having great determination. Drid sankalp karna. Next, persuaded, provided sound reason to do something. Provided sound reason to do something. Nurse, one who take care of sick. What is the meaning of nurse? Those who take care of the sick. Superintendent, one who supervise or in charge of a hospital. Okay, those who supervise or in charge of a hospital. Wounded means injured. Blanket, a woolen cloth used to cover ourselves for keeping warm. Blanket. Bandage, come to the next word, bandage, strips of woven material used to bind up the wounds. Okay. Set, a roofed structure used for storage. Okay, a roofed structure used for storage, yani ki store room. Extraordinary means remarkable. Honor, to show great respect. Okay, students, so these are the word meaning that you have to write and learn. Okay, students, so just read the chapter, as well as your homework is write and learn chapter. Write and learn the chapters Oh, sorry. Write and learn the word meaning. Of chapter 4. Okay, student, this is your homework. You will complete the word meaning in your notebook. Okay, in the next class we will discuss the question answer and other exercises of this chapter. Okay, students, so that's all for today. Thank you.